Hey, Dominic,
Yeah.
hey, move. I want to sit here. I want to sit here. You move
Mate,
there.
not again.
So you sit down. I sit down also. Okay, we sit down together. Wow.
As usual, the only person that takes my chair.
Hey, this is Australia. Very hot. I bring my
Yeah.
fan. Very hot one. Anyway, I cannot see with these glasses, but I like to wear anyway because
Makes you look more intelligent. That's right.
yeah, that's what a lot of people say to me, but I don't understand what they're saying. Anyway, so I heard I want to sell my property, which we were talking about the other day because the land tax is like
Through the roof.
through the roof, right?
Yeah.
Then now I have to apply for this thing called clearance certificate.
Yeah. Everybody has to supply a clearance certificate to the ATO.
So why?
Basically about where they can, whether you're going to get the withholding tax, the 15% if you sell,
The
withheld,
tax.
or as a resident, you don't have it.
So if I was a resident and a resident or non-resident, whatever, is for both kinds of people to apply for the certificate, right?
Everybody.
Okay, so then because it's already like past January, Happy New Year, by the way.
Another year of tax. Happy days.
And then I went to the ATO, the internet, and then I read that I can do a variation notice.
Yeah.
What is a variation notice?
Instead of being 15% of whatever you sell, then we can actually get a lower tax rate depending on whether you're going to make a capital gain. So we sort of do an estimation of what your capital gain may be and what you've, based on what you've lodged previously and what you may sell for anyway. And the rate can vary from 15 down to 0 according to what we do.
So variation notice is for people who want to reduce their withheld tax, the 15%, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So if I sell my property, if I bought my property for 600,000 and I will sell it for say 650,000, how you do all the calculations for this variation notice? All very complicated one, I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. In that example, let's say it's a $50,000 capital gain, and I'll keep it simple. Most non-residents are charged about 30 cents on the dollar, so your tax is going to be about 15 grand. Okay, and that's a best guess, right? Because we don't know what else you've had. When you sell without doing a variation, the ATO is now currently going to take 15% of whatever the sell price is, so it'll be 15% of 650. So it's about 90 odd grand will be sitting in their coffers until you do a tax return. In which case you will then turn around and say, "Hey, my tax was $15,000. You've got 90,000 of mine. Can you give me it back?" But that's going to be at the end of June or beyond that on the tax financial year. So
suddenly I feel a bit more hot now.
Yeah, well that money just sits there until such time as we do the tax return. So the variation certificate would be an avenue to reduce some of that, because I'm sure you would have better use of that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in Malaysia, how much?
Spend more time coming backwards and forwards, flying back here to see me.
Of course, and I like to sit on your chair also. Very nice, very comfortable. 97,000 something you said, right? For example, that's like in ringgit, it's like almost 300,000 ringgit. You know.
That's right. Yeah.
Like money grow on tree like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else I have to know about with this?
Well, the real key to actually applying for the variation is we've got to know your circumstances. So a lot of people have not got tax file numbers. A lot of people have not done tax returns for the entire time that they owned a property. Should they ever want to get out of their property, which is occurring, as you say, with the land taxes and everything else, they can't do it immediately because they really need to get this backlog all done beforehand.
Serious?
Yeah, it is serious. And look, some people have taken the view that where they've just sold the property and 15% has gone to the government and they've walked off into the sunset. I don't know about you, but I can't afford nearly 100 grand.
I'm still trying to know where the sunset is.
Yeah, but you know, like
very far away.
Yeah, it's something you need to address if you've got a property in Australia and you are thinking even a 20% chance that you're going to sell your property.
Correct. Yeah. And I think before I came here, I gave your office a call because I like your receptionist, very nice girl. She said that you have a lot more clients now selling their property, right? Because they cannot tahan the land tax, isn't it?
Yep, it's a big issue at the moment. And currently, the other thing that's affecting them, we've got a few clients who just have an Australian residence to holiday or come over to. Now they've got this vacancy tax that's sitting in most of the states right across Australia, because there is currently a property shortage in Australia. So they're charging 1% of whatever the capital value is. So on top of the land tax component.
Yeah, my sweat is coming down. Are you feeling hot, guys? I knew also.
Yeah. It's the stress of dealing with this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Anyway, this is my 5th trip to Melbourne. So you can do all this for me, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can look after you.
Okay. Thank you. As usual.